Hey there guys, my name's Jacob Jabut, and last year I started my very own business in hopes of one day reaching financial freedom. I have learned a ton since I started, and I wanted to create this channel as a way to share with you guys what I've learned, but also follow me along my journey. On the road to financial freedom. Alrighty guys, so this video is going to be a little bit different. Right now it's winter, which is a slow time for me. I'm not super big into plowing, which I've mentioned before, and I'm still building up the garbage business. So this winter was very, very slow for me. But what this video is going to be about is how I've stayed busy and made some money. So I took a lot of videos actually, but they were kind of all over the place because I wasn't really sure what to make a video around. I guess I could have made a bunch of individual videos on the stuff that I was doing, but I think it was better if I just kind of covered all the different things that I was doing. I might make future videos going in depth on some of these things, but the number one thing that I've been doing is taking this opportunity and this time to go and plan and strategize and put systems in place to make the business run more smoothly this summer. That's the number one thing. Some of the things that I've been doing, which I've mentioned, are Excel sheets. A ton of Excel sheets, to track my profit and losses, to help keep track of, profit and losses. So keep track of receipts. I got, different folders for my receipts. So when tax season comes, I have all the information easily available to me. It'll also make it easier to be able to track goals. And I'm going to be doing open book management with the people that I'll have working with me this summer. So, every month being able to show them the money that we're making and set goals. I also worked on timesheets, creating formulas for estimates, and a bunch of other stuff. I think I mentioned this before. I'm going to make a video going more in depth on the Excel sheets. And I'll probably just make another video just on organizing tips and dive a little bit more in depth. But I'll include some footage, of my estimate clipboard, which has the sheets that you fill out when you do an estimate. I also created some goals, like $2,000 a month in garbage pickup. My goal is to get to $2,000 a month in weekly garbage pickup. My idea is if I can have the garbage route cover all my living expenses, that would be year round, and that way I'm always breaking even. So that would be awesome. That's my goal. But yeah, things like that, setting goals, creating systems, really just strategizing and planning for the summer to make things go more smoothly. So that way in the summer, I'm not scrambling to create systems, or I can just focus on making money. The other thing that I'll include too is I was thinking about getting a UPS job. Well, right now, as you see, I'm working at the store. This is our family store. I'm just covering it for 3 hours for my father. I'm actually looking at getting a seasonal package delivery job at UPS. They're paying $22.65 an hour with 56 cents per mile and $125 weekly bonus, which this is something I might do next year, depending on if they will work with my schedule with the garbage, and depending on how much garbage I'm actually doing, as well as how much plowing. But it did seem like a good idea. Unfortunately, I didn't get the job, so that was one of those things I was up in the air. Not too upset about it. I've been trying to use my time wisely, but I've been making myself wake up at 5 in the morning and working out first thing. For one, because it's difficult and it gives me discipline, but for two, it also jump starts my day. I think if I wasn't doing this, I would start to kind of, sleep in and start to slip almost. So that was one thing that I set in place. I also started journaling and reading a lot. So I've been trying to do things to keep me motivated and just mostly disciplined and on a schedule. Another big thing to cover, I bought a dump trailer. This is the new trailer. Well, my first ever dump trailer. It's a 7x14. The other thing that I did was helping my dad. He had some apartment buildings that were being turned over, so he needed some drywalling done, some new paint. So I was able to learn a few things from him. We put some flooring down, The painting I've done before, drywalling I've done before, but I definitely needed some more work on that. I didn't really include, I was thinking about doing a video on like tips and tricks and like how to drywall, but to be honest, I don't know enough about it to actually make a video about it. I wouldn't want to do that. I guess lastly, and this is more so just to kind of make money, was I've been actually selling some things. I've been selling some of the things that I bought, not bought, but some of the things that I had acquired from doing a clean out. Something else that I believe I've mentioned in a video, but I did a clean out for a realtor, and there was a bunch of cool things in the house. I've sold some of the stuff. Some of the stuff is still there. I'm probably gonna end up having to throw some of it out, but I was able to get some money for the things. It was mostly like TV stands. There was some nightstands, like a hammock, just a bunch of different things that I thought people would be interested in, and some are. There's like an old pressure washer somebody bought recently. So that's been obviously not bringing in a considerable amount of money, but some money is better than none. I've also been selling some of my own personal belongings. There's a lot of clothes that I've had that I sold. For one, to make money, but for two, mostly because I think a lot of those things kind of cluttered my room, and in return cluttered my thoughts a little bit. I actually went through and did a deep clean in my room, got rid of all the clothes that I don't wear, shoes, and just went through and made everything as organized as possible. I feel like your room is where you kind of start and stop your day, so I think that should be somewhere that's organized and you keep kind of just in order. Otherwise, I think that kind of will bleed into your day. Just my thoughts on it. So I've been trying to make my bed every morning. I also make sure I hang up my clothes and fold them, put them away immediately, stay up on laundry. Little things, just like I guess adulting things, but I think little things like that, staying organized and doing these tasks, bring discipline and actually have just made the rest of my life more organized, if that makes sense. Just a thought, something that I've been doing. That's really all that I have. I covered a bunch of different things in this video, so if you guys want to see some of these things more in depth, like my thoughts or my ideas for organizing like your room and your life to help you, if you want to hear more of my thoughts on that, I could talk about that some more. If you want to hear more about the stuff I've been doing with the apartments to help my dad, I could do a video on that, and maybe even like do a little interview with my dad, and you can kind of see from a landlord, because that is another thing that I've been working towards and is my goal, is to start buying property. Any of the things that I covered in this video, I know it was pretty broad, so if there's anything that you guys want to see more in depth, just leave it in the comments and I would definitely do a video more targeted. I'm going to leave it at that. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video. I know it definitely wasn't one of the more exciting videos, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. That helps me out, lets me know that you guys are enjoying the videos and want to stay up to date too. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching.